We all may need to borrow money from time to time. In today's market, it's vital to find a lender who can give you the greatest number of options. Here at Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County, we can give you the credit options you deserve. You will receive one-on-one service from a helpful lender. Whether it's building your dream home or buying your first car, we'll work with you in every way we can. Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County offers the latest technology in the banking industry. We're putting common sense banking into practice every day. Come visit us soon and you'll see why Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County is the bank that service built.
Hello everyone, we'd like to welcome you to Real Talk. I'm your host, Pat Theriault, and it's a pleasure to have such beautiful ladies with us today in the studio, and we've got Miss Brenda Smith with us. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing great. It's so nice to see you.
Well, thank you. Same here.
Now, we are here, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about the Dublin-Lawrence County Black Festival Queen Pageant that's coming up next week.
Yes.
You know, this is always such a fun time for you, and I know that it's a busy time as well.
Yes. And I try to always remember that it is fun
Yes.
at this time of the year.
Even when you can't sleep at night because you're thinking about all the things that have to be done.
True.
You know. So, all right, Brenda, fill us in a little bit about what's going on this year.
Okay, right now we're in the home run. We have 12 beautiful contestants. So well-rounded, so representative of the young ladies of Dublin, Lawrence County. And I'm just thrilled because for the first time in this pageant history, we have 12 contestants.
That's wonderful. Now, tell us about how last year was, and we want to talk about the difference now, or if there's any changes that's been taking place, and we definitely want to meet these young ladies.
Okay. Last year, we were so successful with our scholarship drive.
Yeah.
We were able to give our queen, Toni Williams, who is now a freshman at Claflin University, $2,200.
That's fantastic.
We were also able to give our first runner-up, Janyah Turner, $800, and she is too a freshman at Georgia Southern University.
Fantastic.
And we have our second runner-up, third place winner, Miss Hannah Edwards, who is competing with us again this year, so we are very happy with that.
All right.
But Hannah already has $500 in the bank.
She's trying to add to the pot, I think.
She is.
Very good. Now, let's talk about how the process has been in getting the girls and the ones that are participating.
Really, this has been the easiest year ever. We sent announcements to the 3 local high schools, and for once I did not have to go out and beg people to participate. I looked around, and at our very first practice, and it was really unadvertised, we had 8 young ladies to attend.
You know, and that is so wonderful. And I think, too, because this is such, a wonderful program, and you do so many great things for the community already. And I think with the girls, some of the girls who are participating have probably seen the pageant before, and they were probably sitting out in the audience thinking, I would love to be in that position.
I hope so.
Yeah. So talk about some of the girls you've got this year.
Okay. Today I have 6 of them with me.
All right.
I have Hannah Edwards, Alicia.
East Lawrence.
East Lawrence.
Yes.
Yes, we have 8 girls from Dublin High School, 2 from East Lawrence,
Right.
1 from West Lawrence, and we also have a college freshman.
Very good.
Okay.
Very good.
But today I have with me Hannah Edwards, Whitley White, Janyah Oliver, Aaliyah Schmidt, Devona Watson, and Silentah Stanley.
All some very familiar names, I must say. Now, what things have you been working on? Because this pageant is next week, so make sure you get the dates and times and everything like that out for everyone.
The public is invited into the pageant at 7 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
But actually, pageant day starts really early at 4 o'clock for the girls because their first category is personal interview with the judges. We have worked on everything.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that we have spent the most time with has been the opening number. Because what we try to do is bring showtime.
Nice.
Showtime to the Dublin Theater.
Very nice, very nice.
We're just excited. And I know we have also worked on, of course, poise, confidence, modeling, and answering questions, being on the hot seat.
On the hot seat.
On the hot
They're going to be on the hot seat just tonight, just to prepare them for next Saturday. Now, who do you have on your team that's helping you with this?
My right-hand person is my daughter.
Of course she is.
Yes, she is 2010 Miss Black Festival Queen, Brianna Smith. She just recently graduated from Kennesaw State University.
Absolutely. Congratulations to her.
Thank you. And she's awaiting going back to start on her MBA
Very nice.
at Kennesaw. I also have my niece, Amber Edwards, who does music and helps with the logistics. I also have my sister, Carol Edwards, who is in charge of the most important part, and that is the judges.
Yeah.
I myself have no contact with the judges.
Okay.
And I do not even know them. My task is to work with the girls. And so I think we have one of the best organized pageants in Dublin.
And and that's good to hear. That's good to hear. And you have so many of your family members that are so supportive of you because they know the mantle that you have, that you carry anyway. So how much time is this taking out of your life, so to speak, to get you, for you to prepare these young ladies?
We practice now about 2 days a week. Of course, I do all of the undercover things.
Right.
Like,
The behind the scenes stuff that
behind
people
the
don't
scenes,
realize
yes.
in order for a show to really work.
Right, and it takes a great deal of time. I want to talk about the girls who are not with us today.
Okay, go right ahead.
And I hope that we will be able to see their photos because I brought them with us.
How beautiful.
Okay, this first is Nakita Harris. She is a 16-year-old from Dublin High School, and she's in the 10th grade. This is her first pageant.
I know her.
You know Nakita?
Of course I do.
Okay. Our second person is Alicia May.
Beautiful.
Alicia is 17 years old, and she also goes to Dublin High School. She's in the 12th grade. And I failed to mention that last year she was our Women on the Move Book Club academic scholar.
Fantastic.
So she has $500 in the bank too.
Beauty and brains. That's
Always.
always.
Our next person is Alyssa Stanley. She is 15 years old, goes to Dublin High School, and she's in the 10th grade. This is her first time.
Okay, very good.
Next we have Janyah Turner. Janyah is a college freshman at Georgia Southern University, and Janyah was our first runner-up last year.
Preacher's kid.
Yes. Next we have a newcomer, Toni Williams. Toni is 15 also, and she also goes to Dublin High School, 10th grade.
Very good. Such beautiful young ladies, too.
And our last young lady here is Janyah Williams. Janyah is 17, and she's in the 12th grade, goes to Dublin High School.
All right.
There's one other thing I like to
You
mention.
go right ahead. Go right ahead.
We have, in the second year, a foundation scholarship sponsored by the Dudley Funeral Home.
Really?
In honor of Miss Mamie Thomasina Pearson.
Nice.
It is a $500 scholarship wherein the seniors are eligible for competition. Actually, the Pearson family will read the character recommendations that the seniors will receive, and they will select the winner. So I am very excited about that.
And you know, that family has such a rich history and such a beautiful reputation here in Dublin, Lawrence County. And so is there anything else you want to make sure that you mention before we speak with these girls today?
Please come out and support these young women. These young ladies are making a statement.
Yeah.
They're making a statement that the most important things in their lives is further education.
Yeah.
And I believe that we as a community have an obligation to support their efforts.
Absolutely. Now give us the dates, the time, the tickets.
Again, the
Yeah.
date is September 26th, 7 o'clock. The doors will open at 6. Tickets right now are $8 in advance and $10 at the door.
And what number should they call to contact concerning tickets or any other information?
Contact number will be 478-290-6714. And of course, you may pick them up at the Dublin Housing Authority.
Very good. Well, it's such a pleasure seeing you, Brenda. You're always doing wonderful things.
Thank you so much
All
for
right.
everything you do.
Oh, gosh. You know, I love doing what I do.
I know.
And we here at TV35 are so pleased and proud to have you a part of the community.
Thank you.
All right, this is Brenda Smith, everyone, and we'll be back in just a moment to meet the possible queens.
This locker room has been home to championship teams. The building blocks of victory have been formed in this weight room. This field has seen epic games. And our dealership, Dublin Chevrolet, has a great lineup and the winning team. For all your big games, Dublin Chevrolet is your tailgating headquarters. I can save you up to $10,000 off Silverados. Dublin Chevrolet is the only dealer you will ever need.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and we are meeting these beautiful young ladies. We're going to let them take a moment to introduce themselves to you.
All right, well, hello. My name is Hannah Elizabeth Edwards. I am a senior at East Lawrence High School. I am the parents of Reverend Willie and Ramona Edwards.
You know, I just found out that your middle name is the same as my Hannah. Shocking. This is so shocking. You know that.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry to break you from your zone, but I'm like, that's the same as my daughter. I love it, Hannah. So tell us what you've been up to.
Okay, well, a lot of things I've been up to so far is volunteering with Teen Court down at the courthouse. I've also been with FBLA. I'm a state officer. I serve as the state projects vice president. And I've been doing a lot of traveling with them. This summer I went to Chicago, and I'll be going to Macon at the end of the week.
You know what, Hannah? Now, you are doing so many great things.
Yes, ma'am.
And what has been the most exciting through everything that you've been doing? What has been most exciting for you?
I think going to Chicago was the most exciting.
Oh, my God. I would have ridden your bike to go with Chicago. That was, I mean, so how long were you there?
I was there for a week, 5 days.
And you were busy.
Very. Running from convention center to hotel to different people's competitions.
So what did you take back? I'm sure you took back a plethora of knowledge, but what did you take back that is really helping you with everything you're doing here?
I really think that the one thing I learned from my trip was that hard work definitely pays off.
Absolutely. And listen, and your mom and your dad, we know your family's so supportive of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what are you doing on your downtime?
I really have no downtime. When I'm not doing that, I'm running cross country.
Yes.
Or I'm at church.
Yes.
Really just, I'm always busy.
Always busy. Now, this pageant is next week.
Yes, ma'am.
You know you've been on this before.
Yes.
You've been on this road. What feelings do you have going into this week?
I'm a little nervous, only because I feel like I can't approach it the same way. I mean, I placed last year, but I have to definitely take it full on. It's not a guarantee that I'll place or get anything. I have to compete just like the other girls.
And you know, having done pageants before, what has helped you? Because you know, you got some girls, this is their first time, Hannah. Can you like understand how nervous they may be in this sport right now? And so what kind of advice could you give a person like that?
I feel like the best thing for you to know is just to give it your all and just be confident and just be yourself.
Very good. And you're having a good time?
I am.
All right. Well, you look precious.
Thank you. You
Hannah
too.
and Liz, precious. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you next week.
All right, thank
This
you.
is Hannah, everyone. Very good. Thank you, Hannah. Well, look at this little sugar plum right here. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing very well. Talk to us a little bit about yourself.
Well, hello. My name is Janyah Oliver. I attend Dublin High School where I'm a freshman.
Look right there and tell them.
And I'm the daughter of John and Shakira Oliver.
I know your daddy. That is so awesome. You know, I'm telling you, as I meet young women and young men, I find out that I went to school with their parents. And I'm still thinking I'm your age. What is wrong with that? What is up with that? Now, have you been in pageants before?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
And tell us, how long have you been in pageants, and what things have been the positive things that you've gained from this?
My first pageant, I competed when I was in the 6th grade. It was Miss Crimson and Cream. And from there on, I've done a variety of pageants. Something good that I always get out of them, I would say, meeting new people and just the experience of all these different types of pageants.
And what things are you involved in at school that really helps you with your leadership and with the different things that you're having to know in order to do well in pageants?
I'm planning to join the FBLA club, but I'm currently a dancer on the Dublin High School Auxiliary.
Fantastic. I've seen you dance, honey. You know, I've asked you all for dance lessons. What's the deal? I'm waiting on the phone call.
Oh, it's no problem. We'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Okay, as soon as possible. The geriatric version now, not all that other shaking and all that stuff.
Yes, ma'am. We do it all.
You do it all. I know you do. Okay, now going into this pageant for next week, how are you getting your mind prepared for such an event?
Well, it helps to not think about it so much as if you were on stage. But when you're preparing, you can't take it lightly because, you know, everyone is here to compete, even though it's for fun.
Yeah.
But it's also something that some of us like to do as hobbies.
And do you get that nervous energy when you're getting ready to walk on stage?
When you're backstage preparing to go, it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do. But
Yes.
as soon as you hit that stage with those lights, it's just a rush of energy that I get.
Yeah, it just clicks, doesn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Are you going to wear some very high heels?
No.
I think
I'm a flat.
you're a
type of
flat
girl.
type of girl.
Yes,
Brenda's
ma'am.
going to have to teach y'all some high heel tactics. Get someone to come in and do a tutorial maybe.
I need one.
Maybe by your senior year, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, darling. It's been such a pleasure.
Thank you.
We wish you the best. This is Miss Oliver, everyone. Tell your family we said hi. Look at this one right here. This one came in like she's already in the pageant. Did you all notice that? Hey, sweetie.
Hi,
Talk to us a little bit.
my name is Aaliyah Schmidt, a senior at Dublin High School. I'm the proud daughter of Ryan and Carolyn Jr.
Now, listen, Aaliyah. Now, you're busy, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
Talk to us a little bit about what you're doing.
I am on student council. I'm in the Beta Club. I'm on the Principal Advisory Council, and I'm a part of the FBLA Club. I am on the G-Rhythm Performing Arts Center Dance Company, and I'm oh, Lord.
Keep going. You're good. You're doing just fine.
And I'm the co-captain of Dublin High School Dance Line.
All right. Very good. Very good. Now, so you're involved in all of these things. How long have you been doing pageants?
Since I was little, back in elementary school, I started out with Miss Crimson and Cream pageant and just worked my way up.
Worked your way up. Now, have you always wanted to be in pageants, or were you ever forced, or this is something you've always just wanted to do?
No, this is something I've always wanted to do. I love meeting new girls. It's always fun to be around them.
And what's been the most difficult thing for you in preparing for a pageant and then the actual event?
Smiling.
Did you see my face? Did you all see Did you just say smiling? Now, the inability to smile or smiling too much?
Smiling too much. Like if
Like
I
just
hold it for
cheesing.
too long,
Yeah.
it'll just go too wide and it'll feel awkward.
And then it would look awkward. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you've accepted that. But, you know, I told my theater students to just kind of practice in the mirror. You know what I mean? Practice in the mirror so that it doesn't get too weird.
I'm going to have to try that.
There you go, right there. All right, darling. Well, listen, we certainly wish you the best. We know you're going to do great things, and we're excited about seeing you next week.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Say cheese.
Bye.
Listen up, grown-ups. Now that you have switched to natural gas, here are some important things to know. There are a lot of stinky odors around the house, but if you ever smell the odor of natural gas in the air, which is similar to rotten eggs, leave immediately and simply call 911 or your local natural gas provider. If mom or dad need to dig outside, be sure to call 811 before you do. Grown-ups, take this responsibility seriously. We depend on you to keep us safe.
Love this, love this. Hello, sweetie, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing good.
All right, talk to us a little bit.
My name is Silentah Stanley. I attend Dublin High School where I'm a sophomore, and I am the daughter of Janyah Stanley, and you may know me by my grandparents, Deborah and Otis Stanley.
That's my big brother, by the way.
Yes.
So proud to see you up here. Now, Silentah, is this your first pageant, or have you been in other pageants?
This is my first pageant.
Okay, your first pageant. Now, tell us, how are you feeling right now?
Part of me is feeling nervous,
Yeah.
and then the other part of me is like, I can do this.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready for it.
And so what things, Silentah, have you been working on to kind of prepare yourself for this? Because a lot of these girls have been in pageants, like they've said, since elementary school. So what have you been preparing to get yourself up to speed?
Just basically my confidence, just
Yeah.
working on my confidence.
You know, this is helping you right now.
It really is.
All right. And now, so what things are you involved in at Dublin High School?
ROTC and FBLA.
All right. So a future business leader.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, so when you're talking about going on that stage and building your confidence, there's going to be a lot of people out there.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Do you find that you have to have a certain focal point because you sing as well? I want to make sure that they know that you sing.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you focus on a certain place or a certain thing?
Most of the time when I do sing, I just focus on something that has went on in my life, and
Right.
that pretty much helps me to sing better and to get through the whole process.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, are you enjoying yourself with all of this?
I am. And at the beginning, I was like, what am I doing? But now I think I've got the hang of it.
But, I'm sure a lot of the girls have felt that same way, their first time out thinking, what in the world have I gotten myself into? But we're so proud of the fact that you're stepping out,
Yes, ma'am.
all right? And you're like, I can do this.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're expecting you to do this.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Silentah, we want you to get yourself ready, find your focal point, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And do it. Okay.
ma'am.
Now, you're definitely wearing high heels, aren't you?
I mean, they're not that high. They're wedges.
And when you find yourself, I want to say this too, because you all are teenagers. And I want to say this too, because when you're talking about having poise and walking a certain way, you have to definitely be comfortable as well. And so you want to use wisdom with what you wear and the shoes that you wear, because there could be some potential incidents. And I'm sure that I know Brenda talks to them about that, saying, okay, girls, use wisdom.
Yes, ma'am.
No 6-inch heels.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Anything else, Silentah?
That's basically it.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Silentah Stanley, everyone. Very good. Your mama's going to be a pageant mama. Hey, sweetie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing very well. All right, the floor is yours.
Well, my name is Devona Watson. I am the daughter of Drew and Malva Watson. I attend West Lawrence High School, where I'm a senior.
I know all of these kids' parents. This is really weird, but it's lovely in the same sense. All right, Devona, now how long have you been doing pageants? Now, we know your mom was like the queen back in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
While we were in high school. Mm-hmm. And your daddy was the king, baby.
Yep, they were that cheerleader and jock couple that
Yes,
everybody wanted to be.
Absolutely. All right, now tell us what other things you're involved in.
Well, besides doing pageants here and there, I'm also an active member of FBLA at my school. I recently joined Spanish Honor Society, which is totally new to me.
Yes.
And I am also a varsity soccer player at West Lawrence.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my first time seeing her not in soccer shorts. So it's all very shocking. So what have you been preparing? I mean, of course, your mom has been giving you some of her wisdom from ancient times. But in what ways have you been preparing yourself? Because I think it has to be something where you prepare yourself internally as well as externally.
Well, I've definitely been practicing about what I'm going to say.
Yes.
That's for sure, because I'm known to ramble a lot.
Yes, she is. But you know what? I think that, and the fact that you're taking ownership of that and saying, I'm definitely working on that, that's huge.
Yes, ma'am.
In what ways have you seen yourself improve over the years in doing pageants?
I've definitely improved with my confidence level, my poise and walking. My mom says I walk with a slouch, and I think I've improved because she hasn't yelled at me for it yet.
That's right. And that's a good thing. And, you know, your moms, our parents are always more critical.
Right.
We are. You know, we want every dot to be dotted and every T to be crossed.
Right.
All right. Well, listen, we wish you the best for next week. We know that even beyond the pageant, you're going to continue to do great things and make us all proud.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This is Devona. All right. We got this young lady bringing up the rear. How you doing, Shug?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing very well. Talk to us a little bit.
I am Whitley Larissa White. I attend East Lawrence High School where I am a junior. I am the daughter of Willie and Charlotte White.
Again, I know all their mamas and daddies. All right. Now, we know that you're a busy young lady.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Talk to us. What's been going on with you? And tell us, too, how long you've been doing pageants, because I know you've been doing it for a little while, too.
Well, I've been busy in church activities. At school, I am in FCCLA, where I am currently the secretary for the chapter, and I am a part of the Senior Beta Club.
Smart. Love it, love it, love it. Now, next week is coming around the bend really pretty quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
How you feeling?
Nervous.
When you say nervous, I mean, what things are you most nervous about? Because is it the crowd? Is it, you know, your disposition of how you're going to be presented and the things you're going to say? What areas are you most nervous?
The things I'm going to say while in front of the crowd.
Yes. It's not rehearsed either.
No, it's not.
You just have to be ready. It's like improv.
At all times, ready.
Yeah. You seem to be ready right here. I could test you right quick. You want me to test you?
No, ma'am.
You just missed your opportunity, Miss White. So you just want to get ready yourself first.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So now listen. So in preparation for next week, there's so many things that Miss Brenda is working on you all to get together. Now, so you've improved.
I have.
You were in it last year, right? Were you a part of it last year?
No, ma'am.
So this is your first time.
First time.
Oh my God. I know. This is huge.
It is.
But I know your family's going to be all up in there.
Yeah.
You know your mama, they can get loud too.
They can.
Yeah. Could be a little embarrassing.
It is.
I know. Just take it in. Take it in. Just take it as love. Let's take it as love, okay? We know you're going to do wonderfully. And, you know, a lot of times when you're getting before the camera and getting before people and the judges, you do have that nervous energy, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But when you are confident in yourself, in who you are, you'll get up in front of those people and it will be like nothing. Words will fall off your mouth like butter, right?
Sure.
All right, well, we're going to close the show out with you. Is that okay?
That's fine.
All right, do you have any words you'd like to close out with everyone?
Just come out Saturday, September 26th at 7 to see us all compete.
At the Dublin Theater.
Dublin Theater.
Be there or be square.
Yeah.
That's all the time we have today. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for viewing. Thank you to all the beautiful girls. We're so proud of you already before the competition has already begun. Brenda Smith, thank you, honey girl, for doing great things here for Dublin Lawrence County. That's all the time we have for Real Talk, and please keep watching.